to In Between the Ropes recap.
Didn't catch the welcome.
Welcome
to Dad&Son In Between the Ropes recap.
Hi. I'm Dad.
I'm Son.
And we are talking about, in this video, the Jacob Fatu United States Championship celebration. And he comes out with Solo leading him. And Solo comes out and is like, I brought him in. Nobody else would. I guided him when I was the tribal chief. And look where he's at now. And Solo's like, I did this. The reason why he has championship is because of me. And Fatu's like, grabs the mic and says, no, wait a minute. I'm going to paraphrase here into one line. Get in where you fit in, is what he says. Because Jacob Fatu is all gas, no brakes. You want to take a shot at it? You know what I mean?
I know what I mean.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I can do it better.
And then we hear...
I know what I mean.
Then we hear L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
He's like, oh, good job and won the title. You put your hand on that rope, and after that, you're able to capitalize. You beat me, but I want my rematch. And then we hear shing. Who comes out?
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre comes out.
Drew McIntyre. No.
McIntyre.
Drew Mackin better retire.
Drew Mackin better retire. And he says, I want to fight the baddest dog in the yard. I want to fight
Jacob Fatu.
I want to fight you, Jacob Fatu. And he says, LA says something, and Drew says, everything's a joke with you. The only joke is your last title run. And LA Knight says, well, I would say, what'd he say? I would say your last title run's a joke, but I can't even remember it. And then they get ready to...
I can. Last WrestleMania. Well, that's what the joke was.
Yeah, that's what the joke was.
That's what the joke about, because the 5 minute, like the 5 second thing.
Yep. Then Nick LA and Drew are about to throw down, and Nick comes out, and then we get a number one contenders match. Drew McIntyre, LA Knight. I don't like the fact they threw Drew into the U.S. title. I don't get it.
They're throwing people in storylines that people don't belong in.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like with having Bianca having the double storyline thing.
Yeah, that needs to. Hopefully that's over with. Hopefully it's one storyline, makes the story better. But Drew needs to be in the main title picture one way or the other. We get that match. It's a pretty good match, right? Yeah. This is one of those old school match throwdowns, beating each other up. The ref's back's turned at one point, and Solo spikes LA Knight. Drew hesitates, right?
Yep.
He's like, oh man, like you see a change of heart in Drew. I don't want to do this. I don't want to take LA Knight after Solo spiked him. And then as Drew's getting ready to go and give LA Knight the Claymore, who interrupts?
Oh Lord, who interrupts LA Knight? Oh wait, Damien, right?
Damien comes out and ends up South of Heaven choke slam Drew McIntyre through the
thing.
Announcer's table.
I'm sorry, okay? But I was thinking of something else at that time.
What?
Mom said Damien must have went on vacation.
Yeah, and Damien showed up.
Damien showed up and I was like, hey Mom, how do you think that vacation's going for him?
Right. Short vacation because he was there. And because he attacked Drew, guess who wins the match?
Drew.
Drew wins. Drew wins by DQ and is now your number one contender to face Jacob Fatu. And at the end of this match, LA Knight is letting Damien know, hey, you just cost me a rematch at the title. And as they're arguing, who takes care of both of them?
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu takes them both out. And so now we're going to have, hopefully we have a Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu match. But that's your Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Solo, and Damien drama for the night. Throw a little Nick Aldis in there. And take us out, Caden.
Like, subscribe, Fatu Title. We'll see you next time.